Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be talking about the Los Angeles Rams. So yesterday was, actually 2 days ago, was the Chargers. Yesterday was the Broncos, and today will be the Rams. We're really wondering what's going on with the Rams. I think it's kind of a look into what we do for a championship. They went all in, they gave up a ton of picks, and now their entire roster is in complete turmoil. They got rid of Jalen Ramsey, Bobby Wagner, Taylor Rapp, Leonard Floyd, Troy Hill. They have the pick that they were supposed to have, their first-round pick this year. It was going to be pick number 6. They traded it to the Lions for Matthew Stafford a few years ago, but now they're finally back to having all their draft capital. They had no first-round pick. Their second-round pick was the 6th pick. It was fifth pick, number 36 overall. They took Steve Avila, guard out of TCU. Big guy. He'll play immediately, I would imagine. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Big body, great job at the run block. In addition, he can pass block as well, pretty well. So he'll be a good help to try to keep Matthew Stafford healthy, if that's where they even go for quarterback, and get that run game with Cam Akers going. Byron Young, edge/offensive linebacker out of Tennessee, was their next pick in the third round, number 77 overall. He was a very good player on that Tennessee defense. Now, the Tennessee defense was pretty bad, kind of like Tuli Tuipolu with USC. He was the best guy on a really bad defense. So while you might look and be like, oh, man, a defensive player from Tennessee, and be like, yikes, this kid actually was really good, and I like this game a ton. And I'll not be surprised if he fits pretty well in this defense that's, needs some major overhauling. Continuing with the overhaul of that defense, a little bit of Aaron Donald insurance here probably. They added Kobe Turner, defensive tackle out of Wake Forest. Another big body, get in the middle, stop the run, really help clog up the middle in that division where, when you're playing the 49ers, you're going to need some guys that can stop the darn run, especially the Seahawks too. Now that they got some pretty good running backs, which will probably be tomorrow's video. Then they went with a really surprise pick for a lot of people here. Stetson Bennett, quarterback out of Georgia. Obviously, there's not much I need to talk about him more. Everyone knows who he is. Obviously, a little bit old. The joke was he's now, he was teammates with Matthew Stafford's the joke because of how long he was there at Georgia. Obviously not the case, but pretty funny nonetheless. He was there, I think, at Georgia for 5 or 6 years. Played, obviously, the last 2 were the most legendary known ones, where he lost 1 game in 2 seasons, including winning 2 championships. One of the most legendary runs we've ever seen from a quarterback and a team in the history of college football. So he'll be immortalized forever. I'm still waiting for that Disney movie to come out about him. He was a walk-on, went to JUCO, came back. No one knew who the hell he was, and then just shows up and rips off 2 national championships back-to-back years. Pretty good. And then they added another defensive player, Nick Hampton, edge/offensive linebacker from Appalachian State, 5th round, number 161 overall. Not much to add on him. And then they added another Georgia boy, Warren McClendon, offensive tackle in the 5th round, 174. Good guy to add, big body, always adding Georgia offensive linemen. Never going to hear complaints from me. And then the next pick, literally, was Davis Allen, tight end out of Clemson. A bit of a bad year last year, but, it's pretty good on him. I think it'll be pretty good. He was good for a while and got a little injured, kind of fell off. But, getting guys like out of Georgia and Clemson, they're obviously good. They had to be good to get to those schools and play at those schools. So I never hate picks like that. And then 2 picks after that, Puka Nakua, Puka, and then last name is Nacua. Puka Nakua, receiver out of BYU. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but it seems cool and it feels right. Receiver out of BYU. I can't really add much to you on that one. But they have a big name here in the 6th round, pick 182. Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson. He's a corner out of TCU. Very small and undersized, but, started every game for that TCU defense that, helped get them to the college football playoff and beat Michigan, which in college, not even the college football playoff, the championship game. Don't let me sell them short. And he's also cousins with LaDainian Tomlinson, so staying in L.A., even though I guess LT played in San Diego technically, but you know what I mean. And then they went with Achan Mathis, edge, outside linebacker out of Nebraska. The 6th round, not much adding here. And then the last guy I can add some little bit of info on is Zach Evans, running back, Ole Miss, 6th round pick, 215. He's a pretty good player. I know when you think of running back from Ole Miss, you're like, hey, Quinton Junkins. Not him. This was his backup. He was the starter for a year or two. He played a pretty good rotation with Snoop Connor. Snoop Connor, obviously on the Jags now, played a little bit for them. I know the Rams weren't super high on Cam Akers. I know he kind of was phased out for a bit, then came back in and played real well. So I don't really know what's going on there. Obviously, they traded Darrell Henderson to the Jags as well, speaking of the Jags. So a bit of a revolving door or a turnstile at running back for the Rams. But I really do think that he could make an impact off the rip if needed. I'd imagine probably running back 2 or 3. And then they added a punter from Wingate, Ethan Evans in the 7th round, other 2 7th-round selections, Jason Taylor, the 2nd safety out of Oklahoma State. Then they finished off with DeJuan Johnson, defensive end out of Toledo, which was pick 259, almost Mr. Irrelevant. So that's all I have for this video in terms of picks. The highlights will be Steve Avila, Byron Young, Stetson Bennett, Tre'Vius Hodges-Tomlinson, and then Zach Evans, running back at Ole Miss. So a good little 5-pack there for you there. Interested to see what the Rams do with the offseason, some other cap space and things like that. If they try to go back all in, or if they kind of embrace the rebuild, maybe look to flip some of their aging assets, like Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald. Probably not Cooper Kupp, because Cooper Kupp's unbelievable. So I think the Rams could take a big step back in the right direction, not step back as in they get bad. If they took a step back from last year, they'd be in real deep problems. But no, I think they definitely can make an impact here and be a surprise team maybe in the playoffs. But if not, it's a really good quarterback class. And getting one of those stud quarterbacks, whether it be Caleb Williams or Drake May, playing for Sean McVay, that'd be unbelievable. I think that'd be really cool. And obviously getting him in an LA uniform would be really nice. So that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think down below about the Rams draft. Shout out Darnell or some of these other Rams fans I'll tag. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Please kick back and watch the rest of these highlights and like and subscribe and comment down below. We'll see you later. Peace.
He broke his collarbone. Off the play fake. In the flat, Bartholomew taken down immediately. Score in the first half. And he gets swung down for a loss by Byron. They would try a field goal after 2 misses in this half. Patty sacked. Back at the 17.
Byron Young came underneath Carter Warren, and you can see that left leg get kind of
It's on 3rd down. Daniels under pressure, and he goes down back at the 43-yard line.
okay, defensively, and then what happens is you wrap around. You collapse the middle of that defensive line, you wrap around with bump fist, and it becomes a sack. They put 5 guys across the line.
Here comes the blitz. Daniels, he's going to get sacked on 4th down. Back on
Young, that's inside seam right there. You get left guard, center, right guard, the field, and now Young comes inside of the replacement at left tackle, and
now it's 3rd down and 8. Pass rush, gets home, again! Down goes Jaden Daniels.
Young split that right side and left side of that defensive line. The end goes first, and the tackle.
Lost him 4 games, but he should be raring to go for the stretch run. Volunteers all over him that time. Rodriguez stacked up, fights hard, loses.
Good effort here, both on the inside. Just look at the strength and quickness there, winning your gap. And that is a load in the inside with what Thomas can do and push.
17. Levis pressured again and sacked. Slammed down at the 7 by Byron Young. The
rusher Young, little outside inside twist, and they actually Flax, the right tackle, is beaten as well by Barron. And keep in mind, this sportsbook would probably.
Meanwhile, tonight Levis is going to be sacked yet again at the 2-yard line, and Byron Young has.
He is so sudden and quick off of the ball. Flax never had a chance at his size to the SEC.
Juju McDowell gets the first carry, still very short-handed at the running back position. Marshawn Kirk. This is a handoff, and Bell's going to be tracked down by.
Here comes McIntosh, picking right up where they left off. Strange play fake. Bennett, look out, here comes a posse of Ducks, and it's a touchdown. Even when it looked like Bennett was in trouble, he got loose, and McConkey scores again. Bennett, shake and bake, touchdown. Stetson Bennett.
Wow. Colin Duncan. Where is your athletic supporter, my man?
Yep. Bennett down the middle to the end zone. Touchdown, Darnell Washington.
Title game, national championship game against the Tide. Now he shows his running skills and weaves into the end zone. Not sure I'd want the quarterback running with a 31-0 lead, but it all works. This is an 11-yard touchdown run.
Dejon Edwards behind Stetson Bennett, who's under center with Brock Bowers, the motion man. Play fake. Bennett loads it.
Fires to the end zone. McConkey, touchdown. 1 play, 6 more points for Georgia.
And a back shoulder throw and a catch and a touchdown. A.D. Mitchell. Play fake. Wanted Bowers. Settles for the other tight end, Washington. Touchdown, Georgia.
Bennett, pressure coming. Got away from one man, and now he's going to tuck it and go with it. Got the first down. He might have the touchdown.
Bennett zings one to the goal line. Touchdown, Ladd McConkey.
Bennett looks left, goes high. Touchdown.
This team has 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Bennett, keep it himself, runs it right up the middle. Bennett inside Auburn territory. Bennett inside 25. He may be able to go inside the 5. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh my. Rags to riches indeed.
Dejon Edwards in the backfield and gets in motion out of it. Bennett throws on the run. Bowers, touchdown, Georgia. 3 catches on the drive. The last one's in the end zone for number 19.
Fake to Dejon over the top. Touchdown,
Dillon Bell. Bennett, good ball, and it's another touchdown pass, this time to Dominic Blaylock.
They come quickly to the line of scrimmage. Bennett under center. He fakes to Milton and walks into the end zone. Georgia went 92 yards.
Here's the rollout. Bowers is in the end zone. So is Dillon Bell. Touchdown, Georgia.
Instead, Bennett to the air. Into the end zone. Climb the ladder. Throws a big check. Touchdown, Georgia.
Let's see if they go for a quick strike. Bennett does. Got it. McConkey. Touchdown. "22 yards.
TCU responded. They are thrilled that they did. 3rd down and 4 for Michigan. McCarthy, receiver into
as well. So really nowhere to go with the football and hit Hodges Tomlinson. And we should note also Roman will
just, not just staying there, but like surviving. I mean, college football is a ruthless job.
On 4th and 17. And he will just launch downfield into traffic. And that was incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like he had it, and then he ends up high point to ball, try to locate the ball. Ball comes out.
So TCU will take over. 4:46 to go.
The game. Another interception. Yep. That should put it away.
So again, you're sliding. Your eyes are moving. You're trying to throw it back across your body, and not enough on it. Knowles had no shot at that.
McGowan. He's got a burst when he finds some
completions. Get him going.
Off the play action. That launch downfield for Worthy into double coverage, and it's intercepted by Hodges Tomlinson. And he's a threat with the ball in his hands.
He's got a one-on-one matchup. See, there's no safeties on that back end. But remember, you got a veteran corner in Hodges Tomlinson who has great football. That's why he made this play. You see the cushion, eyes are in the backfield, just in case he takes that shot up in position to be able to make a play. 5'9", 100.
But today, he hurt his team, in my opinion. And Shook intercepted.
So we'll go 1st down and 10. Tylan Wallace makes his goal.
And they fake it to him. Ewers clips it along the sideline. A long throw is broken up beautifully.
Remember, he's a young guy. Throw it now. Put it out in front of Worthy. He easily gets over the corner who had dropped underneath.
Nobody but TCU had interest. McCarthy all day has a man. Off-target throw, and Travius Hodges.
Watch number 1, the Thorpe Award corner against the bigger tight end, and gets in there and knocks the ball away.
Down to just 1 second on the play clock. He takes the snap as the blitz comes on 3rd down and 8. And
2nd and 9. Duggan dumps it off for Evans. Evans has some room. And then some. Zach Evans going the distance.
Career high for Griffin Kell is 52. They'll run it here. Evans a 1st down. Evans a lot more. Across the...
Gives it to him. And Evans is in for the touchdown.
I cannot wait. We got a little taste of that last night. Sounds great. As Evans around the left side sheds 1 tackle, makes another miss, and scores. Hello, Zach Evans. Rebels in front.
We've seen the same concept a couple of times in the first half. It was well defended. This time, not so much. Great job blocking out.
Illustrate further while they're trying to protect quarterbacks from you. Evans, big hole straight ahead. Got the 1st down, spins out of a tackle. Now gets the edge inside the 30-yard line.
What about me? Excellent block by Abbey Law on the linebacker. Little spin there in the open field.
Handoff right side. Evans to the corner. Collision. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
See how he lowers his shoulder pads and he finishes that run, and literally they're caught in man.
Obviously, very highly thought of as a offensive mind as Evans breaks tackles and scores easily. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
A little flip down the sideline to Zach Evans leaking out of the backfield as Dart faked his own run.
Watch Trigg here in the red zone.
Evans grabbed by Thomas, trying to power his way to the goal line and in. Touchdown. What a start in less than a minute and a...
Man, this Ole Miss offense, they go fast. That's what Lane Kiffin wants to do, wants to play with a fast...
Zach Evans, touchdown, Rebels.
Remember, Jaquez Jones is out of the game. That's the strength of their team. The inside linebacker side of the Kentucky defense. Good blocking up front. 2 plays.
Texas game. Incredible tradition. And here's Zach Evans. He looks healthy. Healthy indeed, and he stays in bounds, and he's still on his feet. Evans takes it in.